Leader of the JVP, MP Kumara called on the government to reveal who is behind the wild elephant racket. He made this statement joining the adjournment debate in Parliament today. There is a business behind the stealing of elephants and the formulation of licenses. Mr. Speaker, let me highlight the value of this business. Based on this receipt, an elephant is priced at 11.5 million rupees. He had sold the elephant to another who had purchased it for this price. The elephant business is a big business today. Elephants are stolen because of this business. Just because you steal an elephant, that alone does not mean you can sell it. You need to formulate a license. What do you do to make a license? The elephant registry was stolen because they wanted to make a forged license. It was stolen and not misplaced. The elephant registry was not eaten by mice. All information was mentioned in the elephant registry. That is why the elephant registry was stolen. The Director General says that his signature has been forged. If so, who gave approval for the remaining? A letter is not directed to the Director General in an ad hoc manner. There is a hierarchy. If his signature was forged, does that mean all other activities connected are deemed null and void? Facts need to be presented. They have issued 2 licenses for 1 number. How can one do that? 2 elephants are registered at 1 location. Former officials are also connected to this. Now, while the parliamentarian raised questions in this manner, another successful raid was carried out in the Gannoro area in Peradini today. The raid was carried out based on a tip-off received that an unlicensed elephant calf was present in a home. Based on information received that an elephant calf was present in the veterinary sciences unit at the Peradini University, a group of wildlife officers were dispatched. By then, the calf had been moved to the Gannoro area. The Assistant Director of the Wildlife Conservation Department, AADU Indrajit, noted that officers entered the house in search of the elephant. An individual came forward as the owner of the calf and also presented several documents. He noted that the elephant was admitted on the 5th of this month to the Veterinary Sciences Unit for treatment.
I came to see the animal this morning. I was told to take the calf away. I came in a small car. It takes time to bring a lorry from Horana, so I brought the elephant calf to this house, which belongs to one of my friends who belongs to a family of elephant owners. Both the calf and I cannot stay at the university. This house belongs to my friend, so I brought him here. I purchased the calf in 2007 from Mr. Nandadasa. It was around 2 years or 1.5 years. You really cannot tell the age. I didn't think we could save this animal. There wasn't anything wrong. They are carrying out their duty. However, I don't like the fact that they are attempting to say that this is connected to what is happening in the country at present.
However, according to Assistant Director Indrajit, investigations are continuing as there were discrepancies in the documents that were presented. He noted that although the documents state that the elephant calf is 9 years old, the calf is not that old.
We commenced our investigation based on information that elephant calves are stolen from forests and are being taken to various locations. We could not investigate that area last night, so we investigated it today. The calf has been taken to the Veterinary Sciences Unit and had been treated there for 3 days. He had then been brought here by foot. We immediately came here, and since there was an issue with the license, we decided to carry out further investigations.
Attempts made to poach an elephant calf from the Galpaya area of the Udawalawa National Park was foiled. Based on information received, wildlife officials set out to the area in question with the approval of high-ranking officials within the department. The operation carried out by the wildlife officers also received the assistance of the police. Wildlife officials who were on the lookout encountered a tractor and a cab near the Gallena area in Udawalawa. The tractor was taken into police custody while its driver was arrested. However, according to the wildlife officers, the individuals travelling on the cab had threatened the officers present and had secured the release of the driver. The Newsfirst Gokarala correspondent behind the Kumara, who was filming the events that transpired, was also assaulted by the individuals in the cab. Attention was drawn to this issue in Parliament today as well.
අපි කියනවා මේ ඉදිරි විමර්ශන කටයුතු සිදු කරගෙන යනවා. ඒ වයිද්‍ය පීඨය මැදිබිලා ලියෝගෙන යන්න. ඒ වයිද්‍ය පීඨයේ මාධ්‍ය අලිය තියාගෙන මම බුද්ධ කාර්යයේ නායකත්වයේ වැඩ සිටින විශේෂ මොකද සිද්ධ වුනේ ගරු කතානායකතුමනි උඩවලවේදී
Mr. Speaker, what happened in Udavalava? The elephant calf was stolen. There were journalists as well as the police at the location. A tractor was also seized. The camera of the journalist was taken away. There were photographs to prove this. There were photographs of the vehicles which were at the location. What did the police do? They visited the house of the perpetrator and obtained the camera of the journalist and handed it over to the journalist thereafter. Is that the role of the police? Who gave them this power? Individuals at high positions are connected to this elephant theft. I wish to continue my speech. However, I will not proceed as the speaker is here.
ඔබතුමා මුලසුනේ නිසා මම මේක කියන්නේ වැඩිදුර. ඒ නිසා ඇත්තටම ඔබතුමා මුලසුනේ කියන තමන්ගේ කියනවා.
Parliamentarian P. Harrison meanwhile raised a question in Parliament on the missing domestic elephant record book.
මේ අලි ජාවාර මාලි විතරක් නෙමෙයි සමස්ත ජාන ජාවාර
There is a racket to steal elephants in the country. Not only elephants, but there is an organ racket in the country. We have taken steps in this regard. If you provide us with concrete evidence, we are ready to take actions on these leads. However, the opposition has not done so. We request the opposition to assist us.
තවුනාසලා උදව් කරනවා නම් අපි කැමැති. ගරු ඇමතිතුමා කිව්වා අලි
The minister asked us to give leads on the locations of elephants. Minister, I will provide you with details at this instance. I am disclosing this information with responsibility. The house of down Deval Road, Maharagama. There are 5 elephant calves there. Even you visit this house. Arrest him if you can.
ගරු කතානායක
There are elephants at.
අලි ඉන්නවා. අලි දෙන්නෙක්
There are 2 elephants in the Migoda house. Disclose whether it is an elephant or a tusker. There is an elephant at
හොරණ නිවසේ
in Horana without a license. There is another elephant at the. If you can, tell us that you took into your custody all 5 elephant calves. I reveal the number and also the locations.
තනත් කිව්වා අලි ගානක් කිව්වා. කවුරු හරි කවුරු ගාව හිටියත්
I pledge to this house that the necessary action will be taken in this regard in the coming few weeks.
කරනවා කියලා මම මේ සභාවේ පොරොන්දු වෙනවා.
If you provide all the information here, the elephant calves may vanish. Be cautious.